Hello viewers, welcome to our Bible trivia, and today our main character is Sarah from the Bible. You're welcome.
Dear viewers of Baraton TV, I am Gracia Amaral Gibson, and today I am going to share with you why Sarah in the Bible is so inspiring. Sarah is my favorite woman in the Bible, flawed but faithful. Sarah journeyed bravely into the unknown. Sarai, whose name meant princess and was later changed by God to Sarah, which meant mother of nation. Sarah is the only woman in the Bible renamed by God. Sarah left her family, her wealth, and her position to follow her husband to a land where God will show her husband Abraham. She willingly obeyed Abraham, Sarah's test of trust and submission. The journey to the new home was very difficult for Sarah. Sarah's next test was to lie for Abraham to the Pharaoh. Even in that Sarah was gorgeous. Abraham feared Pharaoh and willingly offered Sarah to the high Egyptian ruler. Even in that difficult situation, Sarah obeyed her husband. Sarah trusted God even when her husband did not protect her, and God saved her from the Pharaoh by sending plague to the Pharaoh's house. Sarah's test of patience. God promised Abraham that he will make him the father of many nations, but Sarah was barren. All the years, the echo of God's wonderful promises kept Sarah through the hunger, the endless wandering for a son. Sarah was able to go through all that because she firmly believed that someday she will give birth to a son, and finally everything that God promised will start to be fulfilled. God promised Abraham, I will make you a great nation. I shall bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. He promised, and I shall make your descendants as the dust of the earth, so that if man could number the dust of the earth, even your descendants could be numbered. Genesis 17 verse 4. Sarah waited and waited for very long years for this unfulfillment of God's promise. Had God forgotten her? No, not at all. Abraham, Sarah's husband, had heard what God spoke, but Sarah had to blindly trust her husband's divine revelation. Sarah endured suffering. Sarah suffered waiting and waiting for the child of promise. God is not simple, small, or short-sighted. He is eternal and all-powerful. Though she waited and waited for very long years and suffered a lot, but also she believed that God is faithful to his promise. Sarah's reward. However, this is not the end of Sarah's story. God did give Abraham and Sarah a baby. In our world, the two winked senior citizens became the new parents. Isaac, their son, means laughter. God was faithful to his promise and blessed her. Now, let me tell you all Sarah's strength. Sarah obeyed her husband and followed him. Sarah trusted God and his submission to her husband. Sarah was very patient for the fulfillment of God's promise. Sarah's loyalty to her husband resulted to become the mother of nation of Israel. Life lessons we learn from Sarah. Sarah's life teaches us that whenever we feel doubtful or afraid, we should remember what God said. Is anything too hard for the Lord? Genesis 18 verse 14. No, my friends, nothing is too hard for the Lord. We have to wait for God to act in our lives. Beloved child of the King, we can't even imagine what God will do through us if we trust Him and obey Him. If Sarah can be included in the hall of faithful women, we can also be. Amen.